Okay, here's a quick unboxing and my first thoughts on trying to set up an Apple Watch. I purchased two of them, a 38mm gold, and these are both sport versions, the cheaper ones, and it's the gold with the, I believe it's like an antique white or off-white band, and I ordered the larger one for myself, which is the darker gray with the black band, 42mm. Now, to be honest, I really wasn't interested in these watches, not even a little bit. But, you know, I decided to buy one as a gift for somebody else. And I decided, you know, why not just try one out? And now the packaging, first of all, is always really nice on any Apple product. It's very pristine in the way it's packed. This is the charger. And if you pay a little more for the stainless steel version watch or higher end, you get like a chrome version of the magnet. But this one's all plastic. It's all the same. It comes with two bands. The one that's the medium large is already attached to the watch. And this one right here, which is the small version. I have about a medium sized wrist, and the medium large still fits fine. You just pull the tab right here, and as you open it, it's pretty nice. It has a nice plastic. It's pretty long looking in person. You probably can't tell from the video, but it's very long, but it is slim, so it could easily pack away if you wanted to pack it up with a nice felt top lining. And here's the watch. I wasn't sure how big 42mm looked like in this square version, but on my wrist, because I personally like larger face watches, and for everyday watches I like G-Shocks, and they're a little larger, so this one's actually not that bad. And I was a little nervous to see if this was going to look a little too dressy just because it's a square design and it's meant to be more of an athletic or some sort of a sports style watch, and I actually like it. Now, my first instinct was to put the band through the hole, but you actually have to button it through the hole here first and then slide it through the slit instead of the other way around like I first tried to do. The watch, this version, the sport, is extremely light. You can barely tell it's even on your wrist. I heard the stainless steel ones are quite a bit heavier and it feels like you have a watch on. So I just powered it up. It's about half, maybe like 30% battery life on it as soon as you get it. As you go through the menu for the Apple applications that's pre-downloaded on your iPhone, I have an iPhone 6. It's already on there, and it pretty much syncs it up really easily. You just hit the English or wherever you're from and just hit it and follow the directions on the screen. As you can see, there's a little screensaver that popped up. It's like a globe or fireball of some sort, but it's pretty cool. So once you do this is kind of neat. You turn the Bluetooth on, and then you actually hold the phone up on top of it like that, and it kind of scans it somehow, and it syncs it. When it does it really fast. Now, this part right here is actually really long. It took over 5 minutes at least for it to actually finish resetting or starting or whatever it was doing. You can see there's a circle on that display, and it's just like a timer that goes all around and around, and it took quite a while actually. That's not really a big deal. Once it's set up, it works fast. I checked out one app, and I checked out the photo app, which is really nice. You can actually control your phone from your watch. I don't know why you'd ever need to do something like that, but it was kind of a cool feature. And there's an activity thing here for, I think, working out, and there's your phone contacts, and you can change different faces. I kind of like the analog look. Looks pretty nice, and you can customize those things within the watch. And once you do that, you can basically change the shortcuts, or that you'll see in the top left corners. You'll see different things for calendar or activities and whatnot. You can change all these things in your actual icon list from your actual iPhone as well. So overall, I give it actually a thumbs up. And I've only had this on for, you know, maybe an hour at this time that I'm doing this review. I like it way more than I thought I would. I thought I would have no interest at all. I actually really like it, and I actually ordered a cover for it that kind of, it's like a rubber protection type thing. A sleeve you put it inside. It makes it a little more bulky, but for me, I wasn't sure how small this watch actually was. And I will say I've hit the top of the watch on a few things just walking by walls and whatever else. So personally, I'm interested in that case. It reminds me of a sort of like a G-Shock type of look to it, and it's a known case. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but it's all over the internet. Maybe $13, fairly inexpensive. So hopefully it'll make it look a little more bulky and a little more rugged. This is not the sapphire crystal glass. I think this is the same thing that's in like an iPhone 6, which can, you know, can be scratch prone. Overall, it seems like nice. Hopefully encourage me to exercise a little bit as it tracks everything. And I love the way it charges. I imagine they're probably gonna get rid of that charging port eventually and do all these magnetized things, which I think is really cool. If this was helpful at all, please hit like or subscribe, or visit www.howtoandreviews.com. Till next time.